I find that the people who like to mine other people's uteruses never have a good reason for trying to force you to have a child. Because a lot of people do that. They take offense to you not wanting kids. And I've dealt with that my entire life. I knew when I was 10 I didn't want a kid. But what's funny to me in adulthood is when I talk to my peers who actually are parents and the way that they speak about parenting. They make it sound like it's so terrible. They'll say stuff like, oh, I didn't get any sleep last night. The baby was up all night screaming, or so-and-so went to daycare. Another kid was sick. Now he's sick and he got the other kid sick. Now I'm going to have to take the day off work and stay home. And they're doing all of this stuff. And then they will look you dead in your face and say, so you don't think you'll ever want kids? Why? Because you made it sound so appealing? Like, I like sleep, I like silence, and I like having money. So no, I don't plan to do that. And then the conversation pivots because they're genuinely surprised that you are standing firm in this. So it becomes, well, what about, when you're older? Aren't you going to want a family around you, kids to take care of you? Why am I going to go birth another human to give them that responsibility? Strictly for that. Go have another kid just so that when I'm old, they can stop their life to come take care of me. That sounds selfish as fuck. And when you put it to them like that, they have to pivot again, or really with me, what it is I'll take it a little further. Usually I'll say something like, with the state of the world, the way that it is, I don't feel like anybody should be bringing new humans into this mess until we fix it. And then they'll say, well, you never know. Your baby may be the one to change the world. It could be the next Martin Luther King. It could be the next blah, 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 blah. So I'm, again, supposed to birth another little human to put the burden of changing this shit on them. That doesn't make sense. That's selfish. And I'm side-eyeing anybody who's choosing to have children while the world is like this. Like, we ain't even fixing shit with the humans that's already here. Why would we go and create more? Like, to me, it makes no sense. But it's always funny to hear those conversations, or to have those conversations and to hear their perspective, because it doesn't even sound like they believe it half the time. And y'all, don't get me wrong. Children are a blessing. I love kids. And I'm not telling anybody they shouldn't get pregnant. It's just funny to me the way that they lead with all the negative, but then are taken aback when you say you don't want that. Like, what surprises you about that?